One of the most interesting tricks found in Breath of the Wild this year has to be with octo balloons. They allow Link to duplicate equipment, and they can also perform this anime-like energy animation, also known as active arrow smuggling. Today, I'm specifically covering this trick, and how to do it for yourself at home. If you like Breath of the Wild content and want to keep up with the latest discoveries, make sure to stick around here on GameSpot, as we continue to cover this endless game to this day. The beginning of all these shenanigans was first found by Satougashi back in June 2021. Fiddling around with the timing of objects attaching to octo balloons revealed that you can use them to duplicate items. Active arrow smuggling was a secondary find, so let's simply do the trick first. All you need is magnesis, elemental arrows, and octo balloons. Then find a wall to back yourself up to, preferably with flat ground around you. Once you're all ready, cast magnesis, then pause the game and hold an octo balloon. This will drop it directly at your feet. Then draw your bow as soon as possible, and halfway through notching your arrow, pause again. Once you've paused again, drop the equipped bow, then unpause and spam A as fast as humanly possible. If you see this, congrats, you've done it correctly, and you'll have a shining arrow in your hand, and the octo balloon, freaking out. Here's the whole process one more time without any pauses. Now, let's explain a little bit about what happened here. When you perform this glitch, what's actually happening is the drawn bow is starting to clip through the world, disconnected from your held arrow. When the bow attaches to the balloon, the downward force of dropping it makes it float forever downward. But the balloon is still attached to it, and is unable to clip through the wall along with it. So of course, starts to go a little nuts, being stretched and stretched further until it pops. At this point, the bow is still drifting away into the void, going farther and farther away from you. This distance away from the separated bow and arrow is what makes this glitch work. The farther you fall away from the bow, the faster this animation becomes. So that means you'll have to wait farther for it to float away on its own. Once 3 minutes has passed, go into the menu and switch arrows. If your arrow disappears from your hand, then you've done it. All you have to do is wait around, and it should start up automatically on its own within the next 30 seconds or so. This is active arrow smuggling. Now, as long as you don't draw your bow, you can walk around and do many actions while looking awesome. Combine this with your camera to get some sweet selfies. As a bonus, not only does vertical distance away from the bow have an effect, but horizontal distance does as well. After you walk away a certain distance, it'll have this static floating effect instead. Pretty neat. Hopefully you learned a thing or two today, and if you enjoy videos showcasing tricks like this, let us know in the comments below. And of course, if you want to learn many other things about Breath of the Wild, check out our Breath of the Wild Expert Series playlist, showing new things even to this day. And for everything else gaming, stay tuned right here on GameSpot.